What if I told you, Britain doesn't have a population problem, it has a collapse problem, and mass migration is just the cover-up? British women now have just 1.4 children, on average. That's far below the 2.1 needed, just to stay even. At this rate, Britain's native population will halve in just a few generations. But not everyone's shrinking. British Muslim families average around 3.4 children, more than double the national rate. Even without immigration, some communities are growing, while others are dying out. Now add immigration. Nearly 1,000 undocumented migrants arrive across the Channel every single week. Over 3 in 4 of them are adult men. They rarely come with families, and but once granted asylum, they're legally allowed to bring their wives and children here through family reunification. Why is this happening? Because Western governments built their economies on fantasy, endless debt, endless growth, and a shrinking workforce. Now they need more people to keep the illusion going. More taxpayers, more consumers, more bodies. Not compassion, compensation. But here's the thing. In 2024, only 28.7 million people voted in a country of nearly 70 million, and just 14.5 million votes was enough to control the entire UK government. 1 in 5 people, that's all it takes. So what happens when the fastest growing population blocks don't share your value, but do show up to vote? This isn't just about numbers. It's about beliefs, and what happens when those beliefs start shaping law. 1 in 4 British Muslims say they support Sharia law in some areas. Over 1 in 2 believe homosexuality should be illegal. Schools have already been shut down by blasphemy protests. Sharia tribunals already exist in parts of Britain. You don't believe in child brides or blasphemy laws or no gay zones. But some who are growing in numbers do. And when those values creep into the system, they won't fight to stop them, because to them, it feels normal. This isn't hate, it's math. It's policy, it's a warning. You weren't asked, but you're being replaced. Demographically and politically, culturally. If you want your children to grow up in a free country, one that protects speech, secures borders, and respects your way of life, you'd better fight for it now. Because freedom doesn't defend itself, and decline doesn't wait.
That what we as Muslims want to implement here in the United States, we believe the Constitution should be replaced by the Quran.
First move that I will do, I will abolish the Constitution, and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
When it comes to spreading Islam on a state level, on a societal level, that method prescribed is jihad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed that